Hello everyone, good to be back here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Hope you're good. Hope your family is fine. Hope you're enjoying a nice time. And right here we have something from Inec, and Inec is saying that Edo State residents and everyone should forget about any election that will be inconclusive, that they are ready and are obviously ready to work and give Edo State what they want. And that is not all. The Inec chairman made some revelations about the Edo State election. I'm very sure you want to know what happened and what he has planned concerning this very election, because there are some of the things that we are seeing that we are not really expecting from Inec, and we've seen how there are about 200 ad hoc staffs have been sent into the state and all of that. Anyway, I'll bring you details of all of this shortly, but before then, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please ensure you hit the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell, because that is the best way you get notified anytime we drop a new video. Okay guys, without further ado, let us dive right into the detail of this report, as it says that Inec forget inconclusive election in Edo. Says by Inec, the Independent National Electoral Commission, Inec, has warned politicians to forget about inconclusive governorship election in Edo State come September 19. A top source in the commission disclosed this on Sunday in Abuja at the weekend. To ensure the electoral process is conclusively determined on September 19, assurances have been secured from security agencies with two top governorship candidates, Governor Godwin Obaseki and Pastor Osage Ize-Iyamu, signing a peace pact tomorrow. The top Inec source reiterated that wherever act of violence disrupt the process would be repeated until a clear winner emerges. In the past, politicians would disrupt elections in places where they are not strong, so that they will win on the basis of where they are strong. Based on the basis of Section 23, the Commission said no. If you disrupt elections in places where you are not strong, we will appoint another day to go and conduct election in that place, because you can't disenfranchise the people. So if elections are disrupted in places where the candidate is not strong, we will mobilize again for that election. In the past elections, we've also seen that politicians disrupt election even in places that they are not strong. The framers of the constitutions are not mad. They didn't envisage inconclusive elections. So if it's disrupted because it is inconclusive, the voting process, our regulation says that yes, for the first time declare it inconclusive based on the margin of winning votes gained and margin of cancellation. But when calmness is restored, there would be voting again and the winner declared based on valid votes the second time. Sometimes some steps are taken to ensure that you safeguard the process. Elections are not only disrupted where politicians are not strong, they are also disrupted where they are strong, the source said. In a similar development, the General Abdusalam Abubakar-led National Peace Committee will meet with Governor Godwin Obaseki and Pastor Osage Ize-Iyamu, where they would sign a peace pact on Monday. Penultimate week, the Oba of Benin Ewuare too urged politicians and political leaders in the state to ensure violence in the election and rein in violent supporters. Obviously, we can see that Inec is at the top of their game and hoping and waiting that this election will be peaceful. And just to try to calm the candidates down, they are trying to make them understand that if you make your supporters or your party members to become violent just because you know you're likely to lose that ward or that local government, obviously that means that that election is going to be run again in that ward. So it is advisable at this time that every politician, every candidate would have to call their party members to order and make them understand that violence is not the way out this time around. It could have worked in the past, but right now that cannot work, because if Like INEC has reiterated and have said that if any word is found with violence and somehow that poll results is inconclusive, he said it means they will wait for that word to become calm and they would again go back to conduct that election. And once they conduct the election, there will definitely be a winner the second time when that election is being run. So this time it is not business as usual. Things have changed because the way the whole Nigeria and even people outside Nigeria are even talking about this Edo election, it means it is a very serious business. And somehow INEC too is on their toes and hoping that they work, tirelessly to ensure that there is a free, fair, and credible election. But we hope that federal power would not take over this election, because we know it is not new. When they promise they are going to give a free, fair, and credible elections, we've never ever experienced that in this country. We have never. So we hope that this will be an example, because they are beginning to introduce new stuffs to us. Like I brought to you earlier some time ago, that they also said that they have some machine that immediately you register or immediately you vote, you would be able to see it on a screen. We obviously hope that that will be the result, or that will be the case, like they have said. But now they are also promising Nigerians and even the Edo State people that the election will be free, fair, and credible. And not just that, any part of the state that the result become inconclusive, they are going to rerun that election in that area. So we hope that will be the case, because if you could remember some of the elections that were run in Rivers State, some that were run in Lagos State, there were a lot of local governments and some other places where results were not counted, and at the end of the day the elections were still concluded. So this time the INEC have decided to say no election will be concluded if there is violence. We hope that will be it, like they have said it. So guys, this Edo election is not a time to play. It's not a joking matter. It is a very serious one, and we hope that everyone going to vote, I hope you tie your wrapper very well. I hope you put yourself together, and there's really no room for violence. Just be ready to vote for your candidates and forget about anything that will have to do with violence, because definitely we all know violence is never the way out. It is, but all the same, like INEC has promised, let us believe and trust that that is exactly how it's going to turn out, and that is how it's going to be on the day of election. But all this, everyone, you have to look at your back. If you are going to be involved in this election, you have to be careful. Be careful what you say on the day of election. Be careful what you do. Just ensure you go straight to your polling booths, cast your vote, and perhaps leave immediately. So we just hope that God, in His infinite mercy, will give the right candidate to the people of Edo State. And like I would always say, let the best candidate emerge on the day of election. So my people, that is it from here. I hope you enjoyed this, and whatever you have to say about this, don't forget to drop it in the comment section, and also give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for being here. Do have a pleasant time.